Hey, peace family, and welcome back to my page. It's me, Shante Maria, and I just woke up and saw this, and I just felt like this is just great news, you guys. Now I know a lot of y'all may have heard of Cyntoia Brown. So she was sentenced to life for killing a man who bought her for sex when she was just 16 years old. So she killed him. She's basically been a victim of sex crimes since, started early with her. So she was a little girl when it started. So she got fed up one day. She killed a guy that bought her for sex, basically. There's a lot of a few documentaries about her. I think the main person that kind of brought this to light was Kim Kardashian. Who child? I don't even like her, but she kind of brought all of this to like the public attention using her status and her platform. She made it more known to public. So right now, Cyntoia, she served 7 years. So she's 30 years old now. Of course, she's not a little girl now, but she served 7 years. And when she gets out, it'll be in August, actually. So she'll be released on parole, which is a great thing. Like, I think this is just like really, really good news to hear, because it's like they locked her up for protecting herself. You know what I mean? Like, she killed the man, but like this man was like, come on now, like she was 16 years old, getting pimped out. This shit is crazy. Like, go look at the story. If you just Google Cyntoia Brown, all of this stuff will pop up for you. So if you're not familiar with the case, I'm not gonna go too much in depth. You hear my voice is still messed up from being sick. So I'm gonna play this quick video for you guys. 1 second.
Nashville, Tennessee, a group of protesters interrupt the governor, demanding clemency for a woman whose fate lies in his hands. Only weeks before the end of his term, the activists join a growing chorus pleading mercy for Cyntoia Brown. She's serving a life sentence in prison for murder. She was a victim long before she was a convict.
Someone with a gun pointed at me, hit me, choked, dragged.
An in-depth documentary tells the story of a girl who was exploited, abandoned, and abused, allegedly forced into prostitution by a pimp named Cutthroat. She describes being sex trafficked at a young age and raped repeatedly.
The first time he did something to me is when he told me I passed out.
In 2004, when she was 16 years old, Brown killed a 43-year-old man that had bought her for sex. The prosecution said it was premeditated. She shot him dead, took his wallet, and fled the scene. Brown claimed she feared for her life.
If he does something to me, I'm sitting here thinking, what can I do?
Although a teenager at the time, a juvenile court found her competent to stand trial as an adult. She was sentenced to life in prison more than a decade ago.
Here in Tennessee, we've had laws change. So if Cyntoia Brown were tried today, the legal experts say she would not have been tried in the same way. Our courts today would view her as a child sex slave. They would view her as a victim.
The 2011 documentary revealed new evidence suggesting Brown suffered from fetal alcohol syndrome, which can cause brain damage, something the jury that convicted her never saw. Her mother also admitted to drinking heavily while pregnant.
Cyntoia's story is heartbreakingly common. Traffickers are master manipulators. They're looking for vulnerabilities in a young person that they can exploit, and no one's in more danger than the child of an addicted parent.
Sometimes I have myself, so I need to I've been crying and everything.
So how come you stayed with him?
You're not listening. I met him money. He wasn't gonna let me go nowhere. He told me he'd kill me.
Now 30 years old, Brown has been incarcerated for nearly half her life. Her story gaining national recognition after support from celebrities like Rihanna and Kim Kardashian West. During her time behind bars, Brown's advocates say she's tried to transform herself.
She is mentoring, even while she's in prison, through the juvenile justice system, troubled youth. She is working on her college degree. She's planning on a nonprofit profit.
I learned that my life was and is not over. I can create opportunities where I can actually help people.
Despite attempts to appeal her case, the Tennessee Supreme Court recently affirmed that Brown will not be eligible for parole until she's 67 years old, an announcement that renewed debate and outrage.
I cannot find a case where there has been such a harsh punishment imposed on a similarly aged person who was, after all, in the process of being raped as a child when this crime happened. We can't take that out of this equation.
The basic facts are no one can take a life. And so if you take a life and it's not deemed to be self-defense, that is, you're not in immediate fear for your life, right? It's not deemed to be immediate and you didn't act out of that fear, then it becomes problematic no matter what age you are.
Brown's future may soon be determined by Tennessee Governor Bill Haslam. He declined our request for an interview, but a statement from his office issued to CNN says the governor and his legal counsel are currently reviewing numerous clemency applications, including Cyntoia Brown's. Any clemency grants would have to be completed by the time Governor Haslam leaves office on January 19th. Brown's lawyer declined to comment to CNN before a clemency decision is made, a decision now the subject of growing public interest.
I know that the survivors that we serve are watching very carefully to see whether there's hope for them.
Gathering in Nashville, several Tennessee lawmakers also joined in the calls to release Cyntoia Brown from a life behind bars.
In the interest of equity, in the interest of fairness, and in the interest of justice, we, as a state, must address this issue and set Ms. Brown free.
Linda Kincaid, CNN.
Now, online petitions in support of Ms. Brown have gained widespread attention, one of the largest on MoveOn.org, and that has more than 600,000 signatures.
Yes, I just thought that this was interesting. So she'll be home August 7th. I'm sorry, I think I said she served 7 years. She served 15 years. So yeah, she'll be released August 7th. So I just think that's great news. You guys can go and check out the full article by yourself. I mean, don't really have too much faith in our justice system. But this was something that was extremely good to hear. So yeah, just wanted to show you guys that quick video in the news, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.